by use of assisted devices start to not only read and write but also do mathematics, and hopefully I will demonstrate this at in my budget winding up speech, because this is one area that we have been very successful and we are proud of it. The teachers licensing program. Sindh government has launched a public-private initiative to improve the quality of education in government school. Through this initiative, a teaching license system has been introduced. This collaboration is of first type in Pakistan, whereby only B.Ed graduates are eligible to take the license test, thereby establishing teaching as a profession. Previously, teachers were inducted at government pay scale grade 14, but now grade 16 posts have been created exclusively for licensed teachers. As the Honorable Education Minister has it, we have a license for everything, but we don't have a license for teachers. And that is why this is something that only the province of Sindh has done, and inshallah ta'ala we shall reap the fruits of this in the near future. The Works and Services Department, a Sindh Road Network Master Plan has been developed, and in the last 5 years, 5,636 kilometers of road have been constructed. In the Irrigation Department, in the last 5 years, 174 schemes costing rupees 79 billion were completed for lining of 3,675 miles of irrigation canals. 5,880 cusecs of water was saved due to complete lining of these canals at the rate of 1.6 cusecs per mile in the last 5 years. In the energy sector, we now have a total of 3,240 megawatts added to the national grid produced from indigenous thermal coal, which is at the moment the cheapest electricity being produced in Pakistan. All our thermal coal projects are at the very top of merit order and evacuating power for the entire country. We've constructed 12 wind power projects, 3 solar power projects, and solar hybrid green hydrogen project and wind solar hybrid project has been added to the national grid. In addition, one area that I would like to mention is our people's bus service. We, as you remember, Mr. Speaker, you had started this initiative, and then your successor, the Transport Minister, took this as a challenge, and today we have a bus system, and the problem is that the demand is so high that we are not able to keep up with the demand. But inshallah ta'ala, we've kept money in this budget for new buses, and we will provide buses for these comfortable buses for people to travel comfortable and cheap. मैं उर्दू में तकरीर मौजूद है, ये कई बार हो चुका है, मेरे ख्याल है मुझे बीच में ना मैं वाइंडिंग अप में सारा उर्दू में दोबारा आपको बता दूंगा।
इसे इंटरप्ट नहीं करते स्पीच में, नहीं स्पीच में इंटरप्ट ना करें प्लीज, बैठ जाएं आप।
Sindh the best PPP framework in Pakistan which has been recognized internationally. I would like to highlight some of the major achievements of Sindh government which are made possible via public-private partnership. Sindh has a diversified PPP project portfolio which covers education, health, roads, bridges, water, energy, transport, information technology, industrial and economic zones, and forestation. It has grown from a mere 5 billion in 2010 to more than 700 billion rupees in 2024. Currently, projects worth rupees 142 billion are under construction, while projects worth more than rupees 267 billion are under investor solicitation stage and expected to be outsourced, awarded to private partners by June 2025. Some of the significant achievements under the PPP program are the Ghotki Kankot Bridge, which is under construction. It is a length of 12.2 kilometers, and it is going to be the longest bridge over a river in Pakistan. Even currently we hold that record. The Jirk Mulakatiyar Bridge is the longest bridge over a river in Pakistan, and which is only 2 kilometers or less than 2 kilometers. This is going to be 12.2 kilometers long bridge. The NED Technology Park in Pakistan is the first technology park with a cost of rupees 25 billion. This innovative collaboration with the Kuwait Investment Authority will surely enhance IT sector overreach. Malir Expressway project's first segment of 15 kilometers stretching from Qayyumabad to Qaidabad is going to be completed in 2024 at a cost of rupees 27.58 billion. Nabisa to Vajiyar project has been designed to provide water supply to independent power producers located in Thar block at a cost of rupees 69.5 billion. M9-M5 link road project is 22 kilometers road project. Its toll collection has commenced for the initial 7.2 kilometers. The last part, just the termination, there is a flyover to be constructed on the M9, and inshallah that work has also been given as a deposit work, and it will start and be completed soon. Dabeji Special Economic Zone project comprising 1,530 acres industrial zone at Dabeji Thatta under the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor. So now I would briefly like to talk about the unprecedented floods of 2022, how the valiant people of Sindh weathered these floods, the resilient people of Sindh, how they came out of these floods and came out stronger. Sir, we had hardly recovered from COVID-19 pandemic and the 2020 floods when in the year 2022 we were hit with a grave human tragedy in the shape of unprecedented floods. These calamities have tested the strength and unity of our people, but I am proud to say that Sindh has shown its true spirit in the face of adversity. The floods that struck Sindh caused massive devastation, impacting 70% of the province. Over 2 million houses were damaged or completely destroyed, leaving 12 million people homeless and vulnerable. Our schools, the bedrock of our children's future, suffered immensely, with more than 50% of them being partially or fully destroyed. Over 8,400 kilometers of roads were washed away, disrupting transportation and access to basic amenities. The agricultural sector, which sustains the livelihood of many in our province, faced significant losses, with thousands of tons of ready-to-reap crops destroyed. We knew that we couldn't solve all the problems overnight, but we committed to alleviate the suffering and started the journey of rehabilitation and recovery. Our initial efforts focused on rescue and rehabilitation of the affected people, aimed at minimizing losses and prevention of flood-induced pandemics. We accordingly recalibrated our development portfolio and rechannelized recurring revenues for rehabilitation. Around 117 billion rupees were spent on these operations. Continuing the efforts, our government allocated more than rupees 900 billion on projects of reconstruction of roads, hospitals, schools, irrigation and other infrastructure through our annual development program. Here I would like to thank our chairman Bilawal Bhutto Zardari, who reached out to the international community and friendly countries as the Foreign Minister of Pakistan and helped us get donors funding. We would not have been able to respond effectively without his leadership and endeavours. Our approach to rehabilitation has been comprehensive and strategic, addressing key issues critical for holistic and sustainable recovery of our beloved province. I would like to highlight some of the significant initiatives that we have taken. In the works and services area, emergency flood assistance program amounting to rupees 46.3 billion with the assistance of Asian Development Bank has been approved, whereby 1,662 kilometers road network badly affected by the 2022 floods is rehabilitated. Sindh Flood Emergency Rehabilitation Project. The Sindh Flood Emergency Rehabilitation Project was approved for a duration of 3 years with World Bank as financing partner.